Hey everyone, it's Jessie checking in from Val d'Isere. It's a snowy Saturday morning here in resort, with that calm, hushed feel around the village after yesterday's weather did its thing. Visibility wasn't great at times yesterday, especially for anyone chasing blue skies, but for those happy to trust their technique more than their eyesight, it was a brilliant day. Around 10 centimetres of fresh snow fell in town, and there was likely a fair bit more higher up, so the powder lovers definitely had something to smile about. This morning feels fresh, quiet, and nicely reset, with the village waking up under a clean layer of snow. Overnight here in town, it turned steadily colder. Temperatures dropped from around -3 degrees Celsius in the evening down to just over -10 degrees Celsius by early this morning. There was no precipitation overnight, and winds stayed light throughout, generally just a few kilometres per hour, with only gentle gusts at times. A calm, dry, and very cold night overall, with a real deep freeze settling in by the early hours. Around the village today, it's mostly cloudy, with a few lighter breaks early on. We're looking at around 3 hours of sunny spells through the day, but cloud will be dominant at times. Temperatures are reaching up to around 0 degrees Celsius, and winds are very light, coming in from the east, so it should feel calm rather than biting around town. Up on Bellevarde, it's a similar story, but colder. There's cloud around this morning, with more moving through during the day, though there will still be some brighter spells. Top temperatures are around -5 degrees Celsius. Winds are light overall, a gentle breeze earlier on, easing further this afternoon, mainly from the southwest. Visibility won't be perfect all day, but there should be some workable windows between the cloud. Today, our Don't Break the Bank spotlight heads over to Tignes. If you feel that little hunger creeping in and just want a snack rather than a full meal, head to Tignes Val Claret, right by the Les Touffes chairlift. Tucked just around the corner, you'll find a place called exactly that, the Corner. Sausage rolls in meat or vegetarian versions, the best coffee in resort, or a cold drink if that's more your thing. Simple, tasty, and ideal for a quick refuel before heading back out. Today, it's Six Nations Saturday at Le Hibou. Italy versus Scotland kicks off at 3:10. These two always bring drama, tight moments, and just enough chaos to keep everyone guessing. Definitely one to settle in early for. Then at 5:40, it's England versus Wales. This isn't just a match, it's history, rivalry, heartbreak, and heroics rolled into 80 minutes. Form means nothing when these two meet, and it's always loud, emotional, and completely unmissable. Happy hour runs from 3 until 6, with Guinness flowing, screens everywhere, and the atmosphere doing exactly what it does best. Plenty of other bars will be showing the rugby too. The Blue Note, the Black Sheep, Bar 15, Le Coin des Amis, and Le Garage are all solid bets. On days like this, rugby can briefly become more important than both the skiing and the weather combined. Before heading off-piste today, it's really important to talk about the avalanche situation. This is a translated summary of the official Bulletin d'Estimation du Risque d'Avalanche issued by Météo France. You must check the full official report using the link in the video description before heading out. For today, above 1,800 metres, the avalanche risk is marked. Below that altitude, the risk is limited, but conditions remain complex. The main problem is the presence of numerous powdery slabs. These slabs are found both near ridgelines and within slopes, particularly on east, north, and west-facing aspects. They remain reactive and can be triggered by a single skier. At higher altitude, persistent weak layers buried in the snowpack are still a concern. If triggered, these can lead to larger avalanches, especially in colder aspects and shaded terrain. Warning signs include cracking in the snow, fresh accumulations, and hollow whoomph sounds underfoot. As the sun moves across steeper slopes, small spontaneous releases are also possible, particularly near rocky areas. Careful route choice, good spacing, and conservative decision-making are essential today. This is not a day for pushing your luck. If you're planning to explore the mountains this season, remember, off-piste skiing is dangerous. Always take a qualified guide and never go off-piste without a transceiver, shovel, and probe. and most importantly, know how to use them and practice regularly. That's it for today. Enjoy the fresh snow, take it steady out there, and make the most of any brighter breaks when they appear. If you know about any events or places worth sharing, drop them in the comments, and I'll see you tomorrow for the next update. If you're finding our updates useful, a like and a subscribe to the Val d'Isère online YouTube channel really helps to support what we do and reach more people who love the resort.
For further information, Piest reports, and events sponsored by Val d'Isère Tourism, please go to radiovaldisere.com, the local radio station with the most up-to-date information. Forecast information provided by medioblue.com, infoclimat.fr and mediofrance.fr. Conditions in the Alps can change quickly, so always check before heading out. Webcam pictures courtesy of the official Val d'Isère website valdisere.com.